One of the best third-party tools you can use is the three-way call. Trust me on this. As you do three-way calls with your people, your success and probability of enrolling them will go from like 1 in 10 up to a 3 in 10. So use a three-way call. And let's talk about how to do a three-way call. And so once your prospect has agreed to a three-way call, and you have all three parties on the line, so you may have to go to your phone and figure out how to make the keys work to do that. iPhone or a Droid, they're all just a little bit different. So definitely you want to review how to do that technically. But once you have all three parties on the line, the first thing that you want to do is to elevate your guest that you have to do the three-way call. So if I was doing a three-way call and I had my friend John was going to do it with me, I would, and my prospect's name was Sam, I'd say, hey Sam, I got John on the line with us, and you ask some questions about cleansing. John is the proverbial expert on cleansing. He's been in the company for many years and he had just an awesome experience with cleansing. So I'm gonna turn the time over to John, Sam, and let him explain things to you. So what I just did there is I elevated, in Sam's eyes, I elevated John as the expert. And so John is gonna do likewise. He's gonna say, hey Sam, it's nice to meet you. You've got Mike as the person you've been working with. He's been doing awesome, and so you just got a great person that you can work with here. So what is your question, Sam? And Sam's going to ask these questions, and John's just going to stick to answering it. Now, if Sam deviates from that and he says, hey, Mike, can you tell me a little bit about the comp plan? I'm going to fight answering that because I was the cleansing expert. And so I would say, hey, you know what? I got another person that I can connect you with that's just an expert on the comp plan, and he's kind of been in your situation in life. You know, kind of had come out of the same job that you did, and so let's get that person on the line. Let's try to do it right now and get your questions answered. So you always just fight the urge, but that's what a three-way call is. And at the end of that, either you or the person that you brought in to help is going to do that value check question on a scale of 1 to 10. Where do you find yourself? And so maybe in Sam's case, it moved him from an 8 to a 9. Okay, that's awesome, Sam. What do you need to know about to get you to a 10? And you just zip it and listen. And Sam will tell you what the next exposure is. Now, also during that three-way call, at times now, I'm going to use you as my expert. I use downline members all the time. One of the benefits of the three-way call for you is a teaching tool, because the person that you're going to bring in as the expert knows, and you're just going to let that person answer all of your prospects' questions, and you're going to sit back and listen and learn. And over time, as in my personal enrollees, I try to do at least 10 to 15 three-way calls before I kind of just turn them loose on their own. And during that period of time, I see that their knowledge level increases, and so as your expert is answering, at times he's going to come back to you to also interject part of your story or a unique perspective that you might have. And so it's just a beautiful way to learn, and it's duplicatable, as I said. So with that, let's turn to the last video. And as I told you in the first video, the last video is the most important. It is everything to your development in this business. So watch it carefully, take notes, and take to heart that message. I'll see you there.